Veronica and I find ourselves in the magnificent museum, a hidden gem tucked away in the heart of New Jersey. The warm rays of the Saturday sun filter through the tall windows, casting a soft golden glow over everything within. It's a quiet day, and the only voices we hear are our own as we explore the hallowed halls of the historical sanctuary. The museum walls are adorned with exquisite paintings, each one a masterful portrait of a renowned figure from New Jersey's storied past. These artworks capture the essence and charisma of the state's historic luminaries, each brushstroke bringing them to life in vivid detail. One portrait portrays Thomas Edison, the inventor whose brilliance illuminated the world with the invention of the light bulb. His eyes seem to hold the secret of 1,000 ideas, and his contemplative expression is forever immortalized in oil and canvas. Adjacent to Edison's portrait stands a tribute to Clara Barton, the pioneering nurse and founder of the American Red Cross. Her compassionate gaze seems to reach out, inspiring a sense of empathy and caring that transcends time. Further along the gallery, we encounter the solemn yet determined countenance of William Carlos Williams, a celebrated poet and physician whose words gave voice to the essence of New Jersey life.
Why did you bring us here, Vinnie?
Oh, I thought I'd whisk you away and express my gratitude for accepting my apologies. I also want you to know that any thoughts of Maddie have vanished completely from my mind. You're the only one who matters to me. She's a distant memory.
I'm relieved to hear that.
I'm genuinely sorry.
I despised you from when we first returned to town, but now I've warmed up to your apology. I must admit that was rather unique.
I chuckled.
I'm surprised there aren't more people here. I mean, it's Saturday.
Bon Jovi is friends with the head art curator. I asked him to arrange this for us. Thought it might be a romantic gesture.
So, Vinnie, you're saying Bon Jovi's the secret to your romantic gestures?
Well, you know, when you have rock and roll legends on your side, it makes life a lot easier.
So why would you want anything to be romantic between us? I didn't think you were interested in me like that.
Well, I'm full of surprises. We stroll over to another painting. This one depicts Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant together recreating a scene from Veronica's favorite movie, Notting Hill. Hugh sits on the bench, engrossed in a book, while Julia reclines in his lap, visibly pregnant.
Okay, what the heck?
I laugh.
Vinnie, if this is your way of recreating movie scenes, I hope you've been practicing your British accent.
Well, let's just say I'm working on it. Do you like artwork?
It's a painting that encaptures a scene from my all-time favorite movie. It's right here. Of course I like it.
I asked April to tell me a favorite movie, so I could arrange for a local artist to recreate it for you.
Are you sure you didn't just want to impress me with your art knowledge?
Well, of course not, but if it's working, I won't complain.
But don't get too cocky. I haven't agreed to a date yet.
I laugh.
I had no idea you had this level of thoughtness in you. I'd call it a delightful surprise, like enduring a long winter only to wake up to a sunny day. Alright, why would you put in all this effort for nothing? This isn't even a date. You're not trying to gain anything from it.
Hey, now don't accuse me of having ulterior motives. I'm just a nice guy trying to do something thoughtful here.
Why did you do this, Vinnie?
I wanted to take you out and surprise you. And then hopefully this will lead to...
Lead to what?
I don't know, maybe a date, or maybe not.
That's sweet, Vinnie.
I grin, looking like a kid who just received a kiss from their school crush. So what do you say we give this another shot? You're single, I'm newly single, and there's definitely an attraction between us. At least I hope so.
You're quite the charmer, Vinnie.
Look, all I'm saying is, there are no obstacles in our way. We have a clear shot at building a future together.
Well, I think so too.
I smile, but there's a hint of uncertainty in Veronica's response. Okay, but why do I feel like you're about to turn me down at any moment? It's like I'm a hot air balloon having the time of my life, but I'm worried it's about to burst and plummet.
Well, Vinnie, your charm might just be powerful enough to stop a hot air balloon from plummeting.
Well, now there's a superpower I didn't know I had.
Don't let it go to your head. Superpowers can be taken away, too.
I smile.
Vinnie, I'm leaving town.
What?
Jeremy's ex-girlfriend Fiona's about to give birth to her second child with her husband Owen, and she wants me to be there for her. I made her a promise.
Oh, so this is just a short visit.
It might be longer. She was pregnant before I even came here. I gave her my word that I'd be there for the birth of her child. Normally I wouldn't do this, but she has no family around except for Jeremy, and she needs me. I have to be there.
My heart shakes. It's happening all over again. Veronica returned to my life promising her heart, only to leave it behind? It's like a painful flashback 30 years ago. With my head hung low, I start to walk away.
Vinnie, what's wrong? Oh, don't be over dramatic. You're acting like I'm marching off to war.
But I'm already gone. Veronica sighs, left standing there in confusion. Dan and David enter. Spotting me sitting alone, clearly intoxicated, they approach cautiously.
Well, looks like someone started drinking before happy hour.
Really not in the mood for company.
Veronica told my mom what happened.
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Vinnie, I'm going to offer you some advice. You need to let Veronica know how you're feeling. Keeping your emotions bottled up will only create distance between you two. It's better to have an open conversation.
Oh, great. Dr. Phil's in the house. Don't need a therapy session, just another whiskey. David takes away my whiskey glasses.
No more drinks, Vinnie.
What are you, the drink police? I'm a grown-ass man. I can have as many whiskeys as I want.
What's stopping you from talking to her?
She's leaving me again. There's nothing to discuss. It feels like history repeating itself.
All right, then tell her that. Express your fear of losing her. You worry that she won't return to you.
Express my feelings? What am I, 13-year-old girl? Real men bottle their emotions and drink them away.
Real men talk about their feelings, Vinnie. Especially when something as important as your relationship is at stake. You need to be honest and open.
Oh, great. Now we're having a real heart-to-heart. You boys want to braid each other's hair next?
Would you stop with the jokes, please?
Just seems pointless. She'll choose Fiona. I know her.
What if she asked you to go with her? Would you consider moving to Vancouver?
In a heartbeat.
Well, then there you have it. Your problems might have a solution after all. Now go talk to Veronica.
You guys certain she really likes me?
Well, she'd have to be crazy not to like you. And despite this horror show, we don't think she's clinically insane. A woman that travels across the country to be near her ex isn't doing it for no reason. She loves you, idiot. Oh, stop moping and go get your damn girl.
Fine. I'll pour my heart out to her. But if things end badly, drinks are on you two tonight. I get up from a stool and stumble.
I think we're driving you.
The sun is shining brightly as Veronica and I slowly make our way through the crowded amusement park. But there's a undeniable tension and awkwardness hanging in the air between us. We used to come to this park all the time when we first started dating, excitedly rushing from ride to ride, playing games and laughing together without a care in the world. Now we walk in silence, not quite looking at each other. Same easy intimacy we once shared, clearly strained. I steal glances at Veronica as we pass by the colorful spinning rides, looking for some indication of what she's thinking. Her brows are slightly furrowed, her lips pressed tightly together. She seems deep in thought, preoccupied. I wonder if she's also remembering all the fun we used to have here. Pass by a photo booth we used to love taking silly pictures in. I consider suggesting we go to try and capture some of that old magic. But the tension between us feels too thick. Gulf too wide right now. So I don't dare to break the heavy silence that hangs between us. I want so badly to take a hand to make her laugh like I used to be able to do with ease. Ever since our big fight last week, things have felt icy and uncertain between us. Still, seeing her quiet sadness here in a place that holds such happy memories makes me ache. I resolve to find a way to bridge this gap. Life is too short and love too precious to let stubbornness and anger drive us further apart. For now, though, we continue to walk through our pensive silence through the crowded, joyful park.
Vinnie, I'm grateful that you reached out after our last chat ended so quickly. I couldn't help but worry about where we stand. So where do we stand?
Well, I shouldn't have just walked away like that. It's been so much in my mind and I'm still trying to make sense of it all.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right? I'm here to listen and understand what's going on with you.
Veronica puts her finger on my chest. Careful where you point that thing, I'm ticklish there. Veronica laughs. I appreciate your understanding, but this might not be the right time or place for the whole conversation. What's more important right now is how I feel about you. Veronica, do you love me?
Well, that's quite a loaded question to drop suddenly.
About as loaded as the whiskey I drank last night.
I don't know how to answer that.
I'm sorry, I know it might seem out of the blue, but lately I've been doing a lot of soul searching about us, and I need to know how you truly feel about me.
Vinnie, of course I love you. I know I don't always express it as well as I should, but you mean the world to me. When we're together, I'm genuinely happy, happier than I've ever been. You make me laugh. You bring out the best in me. Yes, we've had our share of challenges, and most of them have been because of my mistakes.
So, is that a yeah?
Yes, it's a yes.
I laugh.
Throughout our drama, there's been a constant in my head. That thought was you.
I smile.
Vinnie, I really want to be the person you deserve to be with.
You already are, Veronica. When we're together, I feel like the luckiest guy alive. Give me confidence and strength. With you by my side, I can take on anything. You'll even accept me completely, flaws and all. I love you with all my heart.
Oh, damn it, now you're backing me into a corner where I have to admit that I love you too.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Why so serious?
You're never gonna let me have a serious moment, are you?
I'm sorry.
And we both chuckle at that.
I'm so happy we can express how much we mean to each other.
So, you do love me? Even after everything?
I'd love you even if you showed up in a clown suit. That's the depths of my love.
Seriously?
Of course I do. We have history together. We had good times and bad, but we're still here, fighting for our relationship.
Yeah, we have more history than the Discovery Channel.
You make me laugh and see the best in me. I know I've let you down before, but I want to be a partner you deserve.
We both made mistakes, but what matters now is that we choose each other. Despite the ups and downs, I choose you, Veronica.
And I choose you, Vinnie. As long as we hold on to that, I think we can make it through anything. We're in this together.
Damn straight we are.
Let's go have some fun. Race you to the roller coaster.
Veronica starts to jog off. Slow down, I just had hip surgery.
Oh, sure, likely story. I'm not falling for that again.
Veronica races off playfully as I chase after her. We're both laughing. Veronica and I enter, sharing laughter as we step inside. Leanne has her back turned, engrossed in conversation with someone. Veronica discreetly clears her throat, causing Leanne and Maddie to turn and face them.
Oh, look who's here. Maddie's back in town.
I instantly stiffen. What brings you here, Maddie?
Well, I have some news to share. I'm pregnant, and Vinnie, you're the father.
What? What did you just... Did you find that news out on an episode of Jerry Springer? Veronica is stunned, her gaze shifting between Vinnie and Maddie, tears welling up in her eyes. Leanne observes Veronica's anxious pacing. Calm down, Vinnie adores you. He'd never jeopardize what you both have.
I know that. I'm not worried.
Not worried? Then why do you look like you're about to start building an ark? Veronica's eyes appear teary-eyed. Maybe you should tell that to Vinnie's face. The front door swings open and April enters with bang. Oh, it's the whole Scooby-Doo gang coming to solve the mystery.
I got a call. What's happening?
Sweetie, we didn't call you.
We know. Vinnie did.
Why?
Dan shrugs.
What is going on here?
The kitchen door swings open and Maddie rushes towards the front door. Vinnie follows her out. Sorry, it's a mess. Oh, who cares? Are you going to be a father? Fatherhood wasn't exactly on my bingo card today. You can rest easy on that. I glance at my watch. I need to get going. There's a lot to do. April, Dan, walk with me.
Vinnie, what's happening?
Oh, I'll be explained in due time, my love. You just relax.
Don't my love me right now, mister. What is happening here?
Vinnie walks to the front door, opens it, and exits. Don't worry, I'm referring to myself in third person again. Wanted to mix it up a little.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll get to the bottom of this for you. Come on, Dan.
April and Dan leave. Veronica slumps on the couch.
Well, that's it. He's chosen Maddie. I'll come back to fight for him, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't enough. He didn't want me. He only wanted Maddie.
Veronica starts to cry. Leanne watches, slightly amused.
Oh, I'm so glad my pain is amusing to you.
Leanne chuckles.
Oh, sorry, it's like this drama just unraveling before my eyes is like witnessing the moon landing. I just can't tear myself away. I'm utterly captivated.
The only thing landing here is a breakdown. Leanne gets up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Veronica sits on the couch looking after April and Dan's toddler. She receives a call from April. April is on the train holding up a gown that's covered up.
Hey, Mom, can you watch the fort a bit longer? Why? Where are you? I'm in New York, doing something. Let me guess, you're picking out China patterns with Maddie. Sorry, bad signal, we're on a train. What'd you say? Why the hell is Vinnie in New York? Oh, sure. Assume it's all about Vinnie. Why is he there? He's not. He's in New Jersey with Dan. So why are you in New York?
A brief silence follows.
Sorry, I cut out. Look, Mom, I'll call you later. Bye. Don't you hang up on me, young lady.
April ends the call, leaving Veronica in tears. April enters her hotel room with a covered-up gown. She unzips it, revealing a wedding dress.
Damn, that's a beautiful dress.
I laugh as I'm seated next to Dan, both of us focused on a whiteboard with wedding plans, dress ideas, and caterer options in New Jersey.
Look at you, old giddy, like a kid on Christmas morning.
Alright, we have 24 hours to pull off this wedding. Are we missing anything that's not on the board?
Well, yeah, the ring.
Damn, forgot the ring. Totally forgot.
Seriously? How could you forget the most important thing when you want to propose?
I'm kidding. I have it right here. I produce a 4-carat diamond ring.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can't believe that in 24 hours they'll be calling you Dad.
Whoa, one step at a time. You can call me bro for now. I don't need the stress of being called a dad by another soul. April laughs.
You sure you want to marry Veronica?
Surer than ever. She's the peanut butter to my jelly.
Okay, that deserves a hug.
A call comes in and I answer. You need to get home now. Leanne? Who else, Jake? Veronica's a mess. She thinks you're with Maddie. Let me guess. Veronica's crying on your couch, eating ice cream from the carton. Are you hearing me? Get over here now. All right, stall her. We're heading back to New Jersey tonight. Picked up the wedding dress. If you have to, tell her what we're doing. Hurry. She's thinking of going to Vancouver because she thinks you betrayed her. I'm on my way. Just keep her there. Veronica sits at the airport, waiting to board a flight. All flights to Vancouver, now boarding.
Vancouver, here I come. I hope they have good breakup ice cream flavors.
Veronica stands, grabs her luggage, and heads towards the gate leading to the plane. And on this suspenseful note, we sound out.
Endless Love was voiced by me, Emerson Peary, and written by Joao Nacida. If you've enjoyed this series, please share the series with your family and friends. And also be sure to subscribe to That Love Podcast and follow us on Twitter and Instagram on That Love Pod. Thank you for listening to this series. See you soon with more shows on That Love Podcast.